Hey guys, happy Friday. So, as always, we'll wait a couple minutes for people to join the daily 20-minute reading session. So, today is day 105, and probably the last day of the 100-day reading challenge, which means this is the last time we'll do it at 6 a.m. on a weekday. I think in the future I won't live stream every day. I'll still read every morning before work and still wake up early, but I think that after we've built a habit for 100 days, we can just keep going and do it on our own and maybe live stream and meet together maybe once a week. Okay, let's get started then. See you guys in 20 minutes. Hello, congrats on getting through it. Wow, I see there are 2 new people today. That's so exciting. I know, it's like, I can't believe on the last day the new people join. But I mean, if you guys want to join consistently and you enjoy these sessions, like I'm willing to do more of them as long as they're helpful to you guys. I was only intending to stop the live streams because there weren't that many people joining. So, hi EI. So nice for you to join today. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. And Garage studying. So actually these sessions are also for studying. So if you guys have like exams and other things, and if you're a student especially, like feel free to use these sessions as like study sessions where we can study and / read together, because you know you guys are students, so you guys like read a lot anyway. And I remember when I was a student, I would not study that like periodically per se, like just a dedicated session to study when I didn't have an exam coming up. So that's also a good habit. Hi, good morning, Annie. It's so exciting. We have new people joining us today. So, okay, EI says we need more of my sessions. Dang, okay. Like, it's so funny that this is the last day that I was going to do the 6 a.m. on a weekday. But yeah, so I guess this is a good opportunity for us to chat about what times work better for you guys. So the reason I chose 6 a.m. for the people who are new here is that so I have a job, and then I'm on the West Coast. And so I tried to pick a time as early as possible such that it could increase the chances of other people making it before their job or work or school. But I also understand that a lot of people are not up and on YouTube / like are even like waking up at this time. And I thought that this would be a motivator for them to want to wake up and do this. But that has not been the case, evidently. So, yeah, do you guys have a time that you prefer? So, I'm just going to throw this out here. Like, what about 7 p.m. Pacific time? Is that reasonable for people, or should we still stick with something in the morning? But yeah, so usually at these sessions, I share something interesting that I've read. So there's a quote that I wrote down. I like taking notes to interact, I guess, like more actively with my reading. Okay, so 7 p.m. is okay for you. Okay, maybe we'll do 6 a.m. another week. Who knows? Maybe I'll just be too lazy to change my channel banner and we'll just keep doing it. So, satisfied needs do not motivate. It's only the unsatisfied need that motivates. So, when we have a home, a family, loved ones, friends, that doesn't motivate us that much because we already have that. We take that for granted and we think that's the default. But when we don't have these and we're perhaps fighting for something, then that's more motivating. And this relates pretty well to a comment that I got on my discipline video, because someone said that, well, Dave Goggins, his situation was bad, so he had more drive and passion to get himself out of that situation. And yeah, that's true to a certain extent, but like, I mean, you can think about it in that it's like, then why do we have discipline and read in the mornings? Well, I think it's because there's also a need of pride to feel accomplishment and to feel like we're improving ourselves. And for some people, that need feels stronger. And so that's why we would present more discipline. Like, I worked hard in school because to me, maybe the need that had to be motivated, the need that had to be satisfied was that I thought that, that's definitely the reason. I thought that that's definitely how I would have a better, brighter future and of course, pay back my parents for their hard work of, helping me with education and everything. So that's the philosophical lecture part of this session. So hopefully you guys like that, and hopefully you guys learned something. What did you guys read today? EI, did you read a book today? If so, what book are you reading? And Annie, what book are you reading now? Are you still reading that fiction book? Okay, I see. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure now. I'm very indecisive. Okay, so how about this? I will still do some 6 a.m. reading sessions, but the session right before, or like I'll comment on the session right before if something comes up and I cannot do it, because like, for example, next week in the mornings, I'm going to be traveling a few times. Oh, okay, good. You're reading a history book. Ew, I hate history. Not like hate history, like past, because it's important to learn from the past, but I did not like memorizing dates and all that stuff. I was never good at it. Well, I didn't try to be that good at it, only for the test. Should I say that it's more so like when I remember a date and take the test, then I dump it the next day. Oh, you love history? That's awesome. I mean, my boyfriend loves history too. So I'm still, I appreciate that a lot. I admire people who like different kinds of things. I think that's really cool. It's like, I mean, I think so. His passion of learning history is like, it's really interesting to see how people did things in the past and like what kinds of things they did that kind of lead and revolutionize our lives now. And yeah, we always talk about how in the future, people are going to look back at us and be like, oh my gosh, why were they dressing like that? It's so weird. Like, oh my gosh, their lifespan was only like 70 years. Like, that's very possible, because we're kind of looking at people in the past now being like, oh, their lifespans were only 40. They were having kids at like 20 teenage years. And I'm going off a tangent per usual, but it's a very interesting concept. Oh, also cars right now, like not Teslas, like cars right now, they're not automated, of course, right? Like they're not self-driving, but in the future, possibly all cars will be connected in Bluetooth or some sort of way. So then driving is much, much safer. And then they can just like detect how close they are to each other. And yeah, maybe people in the future will be like, oh my gosh, like these people just drove the cars themselves. It's so unsafe. No wonder the traffic accident rate was so high. So yeah, I mean, I do find interest in history. Just, I think as a subject, it's something that I strayed away from. I was so happy that they had honors US history, so I could take that and get that 5.0 boost to my GPA. I cared about school so much. I still do, even though I'm not at school anymore. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna finish reading the chat in the live chat, and then we can go on with our days. And tomorrow is Saturday, and so how these work for those of you who are new is like I would say in this session like what time I'm going to be reading tomorrow. And tomorrow's a bit variable, so again, like if anything changes, I will comment on this video. So tomorrow actually, tomorrow we will not have a reading session because we have our Zoom celebration. So EI, if you don't think it's weird because this is your first session, for those who have been joining consistently in the beginning of this week, so we decided that to celebrate the 100 days of reading, then we're going to do a Zoom call. And because I've been chatting with you guys and like you guys see me all the time, but all I see is like the words you type. And so the idea is that then we can finally, just kind of chat and like celebrate that way. And like, let's have a social session. You guys can, I can see your faces, which will be cool. But again, like no pressure. If you want to join that, oh, awesome. Oh, you're so enthusiastic. Okay. Yay, sure. So then, yeah, just check out my number 100 day. And then commented under that live stream are the details of how you can be added to this Zoom video call. And it's tomorrow at 9 a.m. So let's see. Annie says she was also studying, but also starting a different book. Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a little embarrassing sometimes when I don't even remember, like, when Columbus sailed the ocean blue, like, something 92, I think, because of the rhyme. 14? Okay. But, yeah, civics, I'm not sure. I don't think I really took civics. I did an AP government class, and that was pretty interesting. It was very complicated, and I forgot most things. It's just how school is, I guess. Okay, anyway, great job, guys. I'm going to get on with the rest of my morning routine, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.